Will you be receiving a $1,400 third stimulus check tomorrow? Are you eligible to receive the new $3,000 stimulus payments? I will be answering all of your stimulus and Social Security questions in today's video, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Thank you so much for being here. Before this video starts, I am giving away a $75 Amazon gift card this Friday. To enter the giveaway, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel, share this video, and comment below. Okay everyone, so if you are still waiting to receive your third stimulus payment, according to the IRS, you should finally see your stimulus money on Wednesday, April 14th. The IRS says tomorrow, direct stimulus payments will be going out to veterans and their beneficiaries who receive compensation and pension benefit payments and who don't normally file a tax return. In a recent statement, the agency said that the majority of tomorrow's stimulus checks be dispersed electronically. If you are seeing a April 14th payment date on the IRS Get My Payment tool, congratulations. It is very likely you'll be receiving your stimulus payment tomorrow. I am so happy for all of you. I know you all have been waiting so long for your stimulus check. If you receive your VA benefits on a Direct Express card and do not file a tax return, the IRS says you'll get that payment deposited on that card. But, if you have a direct deposit account on file with the IRS, you may have already received your third stimulus check. The IRS says it will use information from the Department of Veterans Affairs to get the payment to you if it does not have direct deposit or Direct Express card information on file. Also, the IRS notes that the direct payment is not counted as income for determining VA benefits. We are now on to the fourth batch of stimulus payments. If you do not receive your stimulus check by the end of the day tomorrow, please make sure the IRS has your correct information on file. Last week, the stimulus payments sent out 1 million plus up payments, or additional ongoing supplemental payments for people who have already received stimulus checks based on their 2019 tax returns, but who are eligible for a new or larger payment based on their recently processed 2020 tax returns. If you are expecting a plus up payment, the IRS says it will deliver your plus up payment via direct deposit if you received your stimulus payment that way. If you received your third stimulus check through the mail, then you may get the supplemental payment by mail. Earlier today, the Senate Finance Committee had a hearing. IRS Commissioner Charles Rettig announced that the IRS plans to begin sending monthly payments from the new $3,000 child tax credit in July. This is really great news, everyone. The new expanded child tax credit was included in the $1.9 trillion American Rescue Plan. Under the law, families will receive a $3,000 annual benefit per child ages 6 to 17 and $3,600 per child under the age of 6 for the 2021 tax year. This extra money will help so many Americans. Just a few months ago, Rettig said that the IRS wasn't sure it would be able to begin sending payments to families in July and that the checks might not be on a monthly basis at first. At the time, Rettig said that the agency was overwhelmed with the extended tax filing season, which was moved to May 17 from April 15 for individuals. So I am happy to hear the IRS is back on track to send out payments in July. When asked by Democratic Senator Sherrod Brown if the IRS would be ready to start monthly child tax credit payments in July, Rettig said, "We are. If we end up not being on track for some unforeseen situation, we will advise you in the committee. So you are eligible to receive the full credit if you have children and an adjusted gross income of less than $75,000. If you are a married couple filing jointly, then you need to have an adjusted gross income of less than $150,000. If you earn more money than that, the extra benefit will begin to phase out. The benefit ceases for individuals earning $95,000 and married couples earning $170,000 filing jointly. Experts say that this extra credit will put the largest benefit in the pockets of the lowest income families. Also, everyone, there is no limit on the number of children in a family that can receive the credit, as long as they meet the eligibility requirements around age and income. But in order to receive the credit, you must file a 2020 tax return. If a family doesn't file a 2020 return, the agency will not have the information it needs to deliver the credit. Vice President Kamala Harris shared in a Twitter post today. Nearly 10 million Americans are still unemployed. With a once-in-a-generation investment in our country's infrastructure, the American Jobs Plan will put our nation back to work. Thankfully, the unemployment rate has declined over the past year, and as of March of 2021, the jobless rate was 6%. But it is still important for lawmakers to provide additional relief to Americans as the crisis is still ongoing. If you have any questions in the comments below. That is the end of the video, everyone. I hope you found this video helpful. Make sure to enter the $75 Amazon gift card giveaway by subscribing to my channel, liking this video, sharing this video, and commenting below.
The gentlewoman from New York, Ms. Ocasio-Cortez, is recognized for 5 minutes.
Thank you so much, Mr. Chairman. And I'm so glad that we are at a point where we are truly starting to not just acknowledge, but really incorporate the opportunities available to us in decarbonization and addressing climate change with infrastructure investment, especially when it comes to housing. When people think, and if you ask the average person, what are some of the largest sources of carbon emissions? A lot of people may tell you cars and transportation, but an area that a lot of people don't tell you is housing, construction, and buildings, which is one of the largest sources of carbon emissions in the country. And in where I come from, in New York City, one of the largest areas of housing, one of the largest sources of housing stock in New York City is public housing. Now, our public housing has been starved for a very long period of time, and we have an opportunity right now to leapfrog, to not just catch up and patch up holes in walls and update boiler systems, but to actually actively retrofit our buildings and make them world class in both decarbonization and dignity. And this isn't a coincidence, because what we are starting to see and what we know is that the climate crisis does not impact all communities equally. We are seeing that communities that are most prone, some of the communities that are most prone to flooding and other environmental risks, also unsurprisingly happen to be the most vulnerable, the poorest, the blackest, and the brownest. And it's important that our housing stock is resilient in the face of a changing climate. And we need to make sure that we are being as ambitious as possible. And if we want to be the greatest country in the world when it comes to investment in our housing infrastructure, dignity for all people, and the guarantee of housing, healthcare, and more, we actually need to do it. And so I'm really excited that we've introduced the Green New Deal for public housing, which actually does that. And it's a proposal that retrofits, rehabilitates, and decarbonizes the entire nation's housing stock while creating good paying union jobs in the